welcome back. I am showing you what's going on with our bathroom. We are renovating our bathroom to the best of our ability on our own. So, painted it. I'll show you that. We did, like, instead of the baby blue that it was, we did a really crisp white. And I love it. It looks so much bigger already. And so these are the items that are going to be going in the bathroom. These are a couple of like shelving units that we're going to put next to the pedestal sink. We're getting rid of our sink that we have right now because it has an awful leak. And it is not a pedestal sink, but I actually am really looking forward to having a more narrow sink. I just feel like it'll be easier to clean the floor around it. The kids won't be climbing up on it, hopefully. And this is also the new bathroom mirror, which I'm really excited about. I love the, I don't know what you'd call that, like matte finish. So I wanted to hop on and show you really quickly. Let me show you the paint job. Okay, so I don't know if you all remember how it looked before, but yeah, it's just a lot cleaner and crisper, and I just feel like it makes everything look a little bit bigger in there because it's little. This is the sink we have right now, and it's not awful, but like I said, I just think a pedestal sink will be a better option. That way there's more storage on the sides where we can roll towels in those wood racks that I showed you downstairs. And then we're going to put up some shelves underneath the mirror, maybe a towel rack here. I didn't think of the toilet paper situation. I'll have to figure that out because obviously if it's pedestal sink, this won't. Honey, it's okay. This won't work anymore. So I got these canisters that I'm going to fill with cotton and Q-tips and things like that and put on the shelves. And then I got these candles and this artificial eucalyptus plant. I'll put that on the shelves. But I have some cleaning out to do because this is disgusting. And that's another reason why I chose the pedestal sink. We just need to get rid of all of that. I'm going to be real with you. There are ovulation tests all the way in the back. I haven't used those since I was trying for Philip. So we have a gentleman coming to the house to help us install the sink. Phil's at work. I am well aware that I look like a hot mess. No hitting! I went for a run this morning and it was so nice, although it was mostly uphill, which was so hard for me, and I was so winded I stopped multiple times, which always makes a person feel like a loser when cars are going by and you're clearly on a run but you're walking. Anyhow, I'm gonna shut this door a little because they've decided they're done breakfast and they're gonna play. Another little side note is I did go to the dermatologist about 6 days ago. It'll be 7 days tomorrow, and so she prescribed 2 prescriptions for my acne situation, and she said it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And in some ways she's very right. It looks awful, but literally guys, so much is coming to the surface. And then I did some dermaplaning and it just took off all that like dead skin, so now I just feel really like raw and exposed. It is clearly a zoo here this morning. Anyway, as I was saying, my skin is like super, you can see it's like getting shiny, and you know, you can see that there's some glow happening, but it's just, I mean, it's ferocious. It's really like everything is just coming to the surface, and it actually is a little tender. So, but I am not about to put all my makeup on to show you my bathroom, so that's that. They prescribed me, so the dermatologist prescribed me a prescription retinol, or retinoid, whatever you want to call it, which just is like promoting a lot of cell turnover, is dehydrating all that acne. And then she also prescribed me an oral antibiotic, which is like wrecking my stomach, so I haven't taken that as faithfully as I should, but it's supposed to help from the inside and reduce inflammation and any bacteria growth. So I need to like call her and see what I can take to like, I mean, a girl just can't be thrown up while living life with 3 kids and a job. So that is the update on the bathroom and my skin. I felt like I needed to explain my skin in order to show you my bathroom. I don't know. But I'm going to show you the pedestal sink after he installs it, and then hopefully we can get the mirror up and the shelves up, and you know, then the fun stuff is just like figuring out where things can go, what I want on what shelf. I have to figure out where our toothbrushes are going to go. I just have them in a mason jar underneath. And hairsprays and hair products. I mean, I have like my perfumes and my hair products in there. I have wax with like all of the popsicle sticks you could imagine right there because my kids got into it. Old shampoos. I mean, I'm just gonna totally purge this bathroom because it's just disgusting and nobody needs this. Alright, so I was going to take everything out, especially in that top area, and just like completely purge it, but I realize I have the 2 little wooden racks that are going to go on both sides of the pedestal sink, and I don't know exactly what is going in those racks, so I'm going to wait until those are put together before I try to figure out how to organize this, because I don't know what's going to be left over. It's not horrible, it's just cluttered. Like I know what's going on. Obviously, like, you know, this is like the hair basket and like all my makeup. Then we have our towels and a couple cleaning supplies and personal items, and then all of this is cleaning supplies, and I just shoved my wax pot there. So there's certain things like I just don't know where to put because they were under the sink, like my blow dryer and my flat iron, and you know, basically the things with cords I don't really know where to put, but I would like to organize this a little bit better. Like I said, we'll have to get the shelving in and the little racks in to know what's what. I thought I was pretty good about keeping junk out of my house, but I clearly am not, because I have, besides that sanitizing container, the disinfecting wipes container, all of this is old lotions, old hair products, shampoos and conditioners. And I have an awful habit of like wanting to try new shampoos and conditioners, so I put the old ones under the sink and I think I'll rotate, I'll go back to it. No, I just end up buying more and more and more. And hair products expire after 1 year, folks. So I have a lot of people that do different protein treatments or conditioning treatments, and then they're like, I don't know why it's not working. You know, it's a good product, it's professional. Like, well, when did you buy it? They're like, last year around this time when my hair was dry or whatever. And of course it's not going to work as well because, hey, no yelling! So if you've had a product for over a year, it is no longer good. It's kind of like prescriptions that just like weakens and the composition isn't the way it should be, especially if the bottle has been opened. So if you like open a product even to smell it and you've never used it, that product starts to expire, and a year later it's not good. So I just threw out all my lotions, all my shampoos, all my conditioners, everything that is over a year old, because you don't want to waste your time. Don't want to waste your time. Okay, so all my kids are coloring and having a snack right now, and I think I'm going to prank them. They are pretty observant, so I think this will work, but they may not notice. I'm thinking of getting my nose pierced, getting a little hoop in the center. I just think it looks really pretty. But before I commit to something like that, I figured I would try one of these. I think I'll try the gold one and just see if they notice, and we'll go from there. Okay. I have mixed feelings about how that looks. Okay, let's go see if they notice. Philip, you wanted another snack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another snack?
You want another snack?
Another. Keep messing up because of Mommy, I'm making a zombie. Mommy, I'm making a zombie.
You are?
Wait, hey Philip, I need the pen. I need the pen for a minute. I need you get that out.
What are you talking about?
That!
What?
That ring on your
What?
the ring on your nose.
What would you say if Mommy... Hey, Hudson, I'm talking. What would you say if Mommy said she pierced her nose?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Why'd you do that? I like it, but I really like it how it was before.
You like it how it was before?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Hunter, what do you think of Mommy's nose ring?
I don't like it. I don't like it there.
Well, what do you think if I was going to keep it forever? Hudson, no? No, thank you.
Yeah, I would be sad because I don't want you wearing it.
You don't want me wearing it? How come? Is it just because it's so different, or because it makes Mommy look...
It makes you look different and it's different.
Yeah.
And then you slip it on the side.
Huh?
And you see the ring on the side.
On each side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you do that to your nose?
I didn't do it to my nose.
Then how did
It's not real. It comes right out.
Then why'd you trick us?
Because I just wanted to see if you would like it or not like it.
Why'd you trick us?
I'm sorry. Are you upset?
Yeah, you tricked us.
I just tricked you to be funny.
I thought it was stuck in there.
You want to put it in your nose?
Is it gonna hurt?
Not even a little. Do you forgive me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look in the mirror.
They don't like it. And to be quite honest, as soon as I put it in, I thought it was way different than what I imagined. Hey, you. Let me see. Come here. Every mother's worst nightmare. Get that out of there.
Yeah, can you put it in again?
In my nose or your nose?
Because I like it.
We should prank Daddy.
What does that mean?
It means we should have put that.
Trick him. Like,
Yeah, we can trick him like I tricked you.
Can you do it again?
Are you mad that I tricked you?
Yeah, but can you put it in? Nose again. Me nose again.
All right, the nose is not going to get pierced. I didn't love it as much as I thought I did. Hey everyone, good morning. It is the next day. I I'm clearly not making any one of my children happy today. They're all melting down separately, like a little domino effect over one thing or another. Little things, but they're okay. So I made a mistake. The person that is coming to do the sink actually had to go in for emergency surgery, so they tried to call me, and it came, I was at work, so then the missed phone call was pretty simultaneous with a reminder text, so I assumed that the phone call was also a reminder, and so I didn't call back because it was crazy busy, and I just got, you know, in my head, and it was, anyway, so I called yesterday when the plumber was about 5-10 minutes late, and they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, we tried to call you. He had to go in for emergency surgery, so we rescheduled for in a few days, and Phil will be home for that while I'm at work. But yeah, so that's that. A little delay for the bathroom. I feel like we keep hitting like little hiccups, but that's okay. It's nothing crazy. I'm just glad that he's all right. And so, yeah, I'm just going to cut the boys' hair after I take Amita to school, and we're gonna go from there. All right, Philip, this is your before shot. Let me see the back of your head too. Turn around. Oh yeah, look at all that scraggle. Look at all that needs to be cut. Okay, turn around, look at me. This is the before, ladies and gentlemen. Quite handsome, but it's getting long and unruly, right, bud?
Yeah.
You need a summer cut.
Yep.
Let's do it. Do you like your haircut? Yeah. Show everyone your new haircut. Are you blinded by the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Philip's new summer haircut. Looking good. Show us your best male model face. Okay, you good? So now we're gonna go and get our lovely Innis Beginnis, the kid's auntie, a gift for watching Amita. We have completely avoided aftercare.
Mommy, I'm done.
Good job. So we're gonna go get a gift for Auntie Innis because she has watched Amita all school year and even some of the summer, and she's just been amazing through the pandemic. I mean, just like, I can't even tell you how much she's helped us out. So we're gonna go get her a plant of some sort. We have completely managed to sidestep after school care on the days that Phil and I work because she's just been so helpful and so available to us. And so we're gonna do something for her. I cannot even believe that I'm gonna have a first grader in a matter of just a few days. It's just gone by so quickly, and it's bittersweet because as she's ending this kindergarten year, I truly feel like we are ending a pretty traumatic phase in our world, and I'm really hopeful that things will just continue to get better and better. But I'm not going to get too deep and too heavy. I just want to say that I'm so thankful for family that has been around and been helpful, and friends that have shown so much love. And we're going to go from here over to the grocery store and pick out a little plant, and I have to get a couple other items, and then we might take the kids to the PARK. I don't dare say it out loud in case it doesn't happen. And I have to mow the lawn, and it's just going to be kind of a busy day, and then I have to work tonight, so one thing at a time, right? So we're gonna get Innis a cute plant, and I mean, that's a very small thing for all that she's done for us, but it definitely is just a symbol of our gratitude. And yeah, we'll go from there. What are you trying to do? video
Those
of
rolls.
the rolls. Ephraim! Ephraim!
Stuck him in my arm.
Yes, I sure can.
Higher! Higher! Can you do it higher, Mom?
Ready, Do you want to be all done? You're not all done swinging? More? He like sits at the front like. I just wanted to touch on something really quickly. I had a dream the other night, and in this dream I was at this store that's up the road from us, and I realized as I was just kind of like hanging out in the store, I had this sheer panic come over me, and I realized I left all 3 of my kids at home alone, and I just was like, how could I do that? What on earth just happened? Why would I do that? How could I be so selfish? And I'm thinking about Hunter, you know, being 1, I mean, he's almost 2, but thinking of him home alone and how he needed me. And thinking about how even though Amita is 6.5 and Philip's 4.5, like they needed me. And how could I take my needs and put them above theirs? And I know this is like sounding extreme, but that's what I really got. And I think honestly that dreams mean something a lot of the time, whether it's our own fears or God talking to you or just whatever. I feel like dreams can definitely be like a revelation of some sort, and it could be small and it could be massive. But in this dream, the revelation I had was like, oh my gosh, I'm not there for my kids and they need me. And so then I woke up and I started like really thinking about it. It was one of those dreams that like really stick in your mind. And I was like, my kids need me, and am I really showing up for them? Yes, I take care of them. Yes, I make sure that they have fun and they have food and they are, you know, learning and all of that. But like, am I really emotionally there for them? Am I putting their time above my own? There's a lot of things that I like to get done. I feel like if someone were to classify me, I probably would be a type A personality. I like my house clean. I don't like dishes in the sink. I like my laundry done. I like things put back certain ways. Ask my husband. I'm sure I can be really annoying with certain things like that. But in being like that, am I taking away from their emotional needs? Because I feel, well, like the other day, after I had this dream, the kids are sitting and eating breakfast, and I pull out all the laundry that needs to be folded and I dump it on the table and I start folding, and Amita says, can I help you? Can I help you? And I was like, yeah, girl, come on. And I was so excited. Like, she's learning, and you know, as my load gets lighter as they get older, it's just a liberating feeling. But she said to me something that like really stuck. She said, this is going to be great because the laundry will get done faster so you can play with us. And the way I took it was like, you can actually play with us instead of cleaning. And it hit me, and it hit me hard. And I just feel like this season of life, I'm learning to put aside my own stuff and be there for them more. Stop and read them the story. Look at the ants on the ground, even though I may not choose to do that first thing, but if it's what they want to do, I need to entertain that learning and harvest that, and like just do the best I can to slow down And so I've been really working on that. It's a new thing for me to slow down, and it's not easy, but honestly, I'm having so much fun with them. I am just having so much fun. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I try to post pictures there as best as I can of the activities we do and the things that we do as a family, and I just feel like these times are so precious and we can't get them back. And Phil said the other day, he's like, yeah, I mean, Amita's already a third of her way out of the house. And I was like, what? And he's like, she's almost 7, Megan, like 2 more times of what we've already been through. And she's good to be without us to some extent. And I was like, oh my gosh, but I feel like it's literally been the blink of an eye. And I know people say that, but it's so true. Like, I just feel like I'm not ready to have that go by like that. I feel like I try so hard to be like, okay, treasure this. Am I really treasuring this? Am I savoring this moment? And because I keep putting certain things above their interests and slowing down, I feel like I'm not savoring what I can. Like, a picture is fine, but it's not the same as sitting on the ground and digging in the dirt for half an hour, So I just have been made well aware that things are going so quickly, and that I feel insecure about how much I've been there for them. And I know, like, some people will be like, well, that's what any mother would feel. Every mom has that mom guilt of, am I being there for my child? Am I doing enough? Am I yada, yada, yada? But this is like a wake-up call for me. I may not be neglecting my children in any way, but am I really truly harvesting every moment, not just for them, but for myself too? Am I going to be able to look back on these times with them with regret? Am I going to look back on these times with joy? I don't want to look back and say I should have gardened with them more, or I should have taken more beach days. It's just so clear to me now, and I needed like that dream to kind of make those feelings real, like make it feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm not showing up for my kids. So I just feel like this was something that I wanted to talk about, because I know a lot of you are moms or dads out there, and you have the same feelings of wanting to treasure each moment, and you just love and adore your kids, but you wonder how you can do better, or how you can be more. And honestly, my kids have shown me more joy in me jumping on the trampoline with them, or singing songs. Ring Around the Rosie. I've done Ring Around the Rosie with Hunter, and he'll say, again. And instead of being like, no, honey, I got to do the dishes. I'll do it with you again in a minute. The moment has passed after you do the dishes. I'll do it again. It's okay. It can wait. The errands can wait and all that. So that being said, I absolutely am loving YouTube. I'm absolutely loving it. But also, I just wanted to take some of the pressure off myself by communicating with you all. None of you have ever pressured me with how much I post, or how I post, or what I post, or anything like that. But I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I do feel like sometimes it takes away from my kids, and I don't want that. This is something that I want to look back on and see the memories of my kids, and see where my head was at, and see the different things God has brought me to and brought me through. And so that being said, it's like I just want to communicate that some weeks I'll have a couple of videos, some weeks I'll have one video, some weeks I may not have a video. I've been super regimented in having 2 videos a week, and they come out on Thursdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. And that's the person that I am. I like to have organization. I like to know exactly what's what. But it's been stressful for me to try to live up to the expectations that I have for myself, and the expectations that my kids have for me. And my kids are going to win. Like, I need to just be there for them. So I'm going to take the heat off myself. Point being is that summer's coming. My daughter is going to be out of school in 2 more school days. I just can't even wrap my head around that, and it is quite emotional for me. She's growing up so fast, and she talks with her hands, and she laughs with me like a girlfriend, and she slams her door like a teenager when she's in trouble. And you know, all of those things, it's like I just really need to absorb everything I can from her and from my boys before these stages are done. So like I want to say, I just wanted to like clear the air for myself to say that sometimes there'll be, you know, regular 2 times a week videos, and sometimes there won't, and I just don't want to let you all down, but I just wanted to communicate that because my family is the most important thing to me, and ultimately, like, that's why I'm doing this. It's like, yes, I want to be a support, and I want to reach out, and I want to be there for you all, but my family is number one, and that's how it's going to be. And I think God will reward that, and I will be able to really truly absorb my kiddos, because I've never been as blessed as I am right now, and I thank God for that every day. So, and I thank God for you, and I pray that these videos bless you and just help you and encourage you. And I believe that is all. So that's a little bit of a long ramble. I just want to let you know I appreciate you so much. And I will talk to you next week. I will be maybe doing 1 video, maybe doing 2, but the pressure's off. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Bye.